Hi, my name is Nikki, and tonight I want to tell you about my experience with God as being a God of strategy. I have gone on many mission trips and I had to trust God for the finance to come in. And every time I ask Him, God, speak to me, please, about the finance. I know you are sending me, but speak to me regarding my circumstances and how I should get the finance in. And the one time He told me to be a clown. I had to go and paint children's faces at our market. That's on a Saturday, and God gave me so much favor, and it was actually very much fun. And then I did it a few Saturdays, and God just provided. And then I said, God, well, Saturday and Saturday is a long time apart from one another. What can I do during the week? And He said to me, go into your neighborhood and go and knock on doors and tell people about Russia. Tell them about the people and what you are doing there. And so I went in my costume, in my clown costume, and I went with my little bag and I knocked on the doors, and God just gave me favor. I took sweets to the children and ministered to them and tell them God has a purpose with their lives. And God just opened up people's hearts. One man, a total stranger, gave me 1,000 rand, just like that. And the next time, a few years after that, I had to go again, and I said, Lord, what are you saying? And it was a year where I lived in Russia, and I needed a lot of money for the whole year. And as I was driving up to Pretoria, I said, God, you need to speak to me, give me strategy. And I was sitting and looking out of the window of the car, and there was huge clouds in the sky, and all of a sudden this sentence dropped into my spirit. It was not premeditated, and it was there. The words were, God said, if I can give rain from a cloud, Nikki, I can give money from people. And that just set me free. It was a voice, God's voice. It just set me free from fear. I knew God spoke to me. So when I went back to Bloemfontein, I was challenged with the circumstances. I had a due date where I had to pay for my ticket, and that there was no money. So the fear started to rise up in my heart, and so I just grabbed my sister-in-law's hand. I said, Doretta, we have to pray now. And the thing that I prayed was the word that God spoke to me. God, I said, if you can give rain from a cloud, which is for me a miracle, because I flew a lot in airplanes, and when you fly through a cloud, it's dry. It's not always wet. So for me, it was just this amazing thought. If God can give rain from a cloud, He can give money from people. Because where is the money? It's in people's pockets. And that is what I prayed. You know what? God provided the 120,000 rand that I needed for that year. He just provided everything. And the other time, I also trusted Him for money. It's another trip. And as I was typing, working behind my desk on the computer, I was just speaking to God while I was focusing on my work. And I said, God, you need to speak to me. And all of a sudden, I saw these words, write 9 letters. And I can still remember write 9, and the 9 was a number. It was not written out. And I said, all right, God, I must write 9 letters. Is it the same letter? What must I write? And He said, it's the same letter. I said, must I give it to 9 different people? What must I do? And He gave me instructions what to do. So I handed out the letters to people. I knew for a fact most of those people didn't have the money to sponsor me or to partner with me in this mission trip. But I was faithful and obedient, and I did that. And you know what? 3 days before I had to fly, I didn't have enough money, and I said, God, did I miss something? And after that Sunday service where they prayed for me and to go, a lady came up to me and she said to me, Nikki, the Lord said I need to pay everything that is outstanding for your trip. And I thought, oh my goodness, it is so much money that is still outstanding. And I said to her, it's so much money, are you sure? made apologies and everything, and she said, no, God said I need to pay everything. And I told her the amount, and she just wrote out a check, and she gave me the money, and I was baffled. I said, God, you said I must write 9 letters, and now the money came out of a total different direction. And God said to me, it doesn't matter where the money comes from, but it matters that you are dependent and obedient to what I say. And I believe really that was a test. But what I've learned is God is a God of strategy. And if I want to have results, tap into God being that strategist and see what plan He has for you, because He wants us dependent. He wants us to come before Him and trust Him with everything that is in us. So if you like the testimonies and you want to hear more, please subscribe and follow the link.